Wait, hold on. No, I don't like that. I don't like the back. That's way Oh no, why am I lagging? And I forgot to put just in case I join a server.
Ona rap?
Oh.
Jean-Pierre Connery. Diavolo! What a Jean-Pierre Connery.
Grumpy.
No. No.
Grumpy.
Ahem.
Ronyon. Exacto.
Kore wa shira.
I swear.
What a Jean-Pierre Connery.
See?
No.
So, I think you can tell. Yo, Jean-Pierre Connery.
Coffee.
Hey, Jean-Pierre Connery.
I am not a
Boy.
girl.
Diavolo!
I need to be a girl.
I miss your belief.
No, I am. But
Huh?
Yo, wait, I'll help you out, bro.
What?
nah,
Nah, but what?
my boy.
Do I hear JoJo?
Yeah, Jojo music.
Imagine we fell in love on that pond in moonlight skies with you. I think I picture us with the waves, the ocean's colors on your face. I'll leave my heart with your air. So let me fly with you. Will you be forever with me?
Really good skin, like really good collection.
Oh, God.
I like the chain.
There's nowhere to put a booze. Like I say, you know, big pound. And I saw you coming. Your funeral, it's beautiful.
Turn
your head to your side a little bit for me. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting. Wait, just let me end this song, please. It's not like that with me. I'm selfish, I know. But they'll let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happy.
Oh, yeah, she deserves the 48K.
Wait, Ice, if you can think, I guess I wanted to sing, but if there's another singer, I feel like interrupting.
Hey, would you like to donate
Hey.
to my business, Baby Cuts? If you donate, you get a haircut in whatever
listening.
style you would like.
Wait, you're like on my stage, okay?
I even have my own theme song that I'm working on. Look at this.
Oh, it's good.
Would you like a haircut?
Wait, I wanna do this. Like,
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yo, you kind of look like me.
Oh,
Would you like a haircut for 10 or more Robux?
No, thank you. I'm going to listen to this guy right now.
Okay. Do you have any Robux that you could maybe donate to support my business, Baby Cuts?
Well, I'm not really donating right now. I'm like saving up. I want to buy
Okay,
the game pass.
that's fine.
Okay. Wish you luck though.
Thank you.
Okay, go sing. I wanna listen.
Hi, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Wait, okay.
Sorry, I was just making
I'm
sure.
I wanted to
curious
sing
now.
something
Would
harder.
you
Can
like a
let-
haircut for 10 or more Robux?
No, I
I'm
can't
supporting
hear
it's
you.
a business called Baby Cuts, and my theme song is.
I would sing like something harder. I mean,
Would you like a haircut?
I'm fine.
I can give you whatever cut or style that you would.
Actually, I'm so bad with making games.
Jennifer.
Yo, I hope you all will get. I don't know how to like doing how to say studios, Roblox studios, yeah.
Okay, you're here. Right, okay.
There's two others.
Wait, I can hear you now.
Oh, so you are like so you are making on Roblox. What is happening?
Wait, I know that song. I thought I didn't hear it. Wait, okay, so these guys.
I never got like I never seen how much pay I have. Hold up, I'm gonna check. My transactions 1.2k. Nice. This one's very nice. Why is it really close. Really, really close.
I'm Russian. Ну не Russian, блядь. Ау, please donate me, please donate, please help me donate. Пойдем, пойдем, пойдем. Пойдем, пожалуйста, задонать.
That was so loud right now.
Задонать me, please. Please donate me. Please donate us. Please donate me, please, please. Oh, chill, chill, please. Please donate me. Please, please, please help me donate. Please donate me, please donate me.
Really good.
Please donate me, please. Please donate me, please donate me. Please donate, please. Please donate. XE, bro. Bro.
Hi. Hi.
Go to the... Иди за мной, go, за мной. Project Secrement.
I'm broke.
Bro, bro, please donate me. Please donate me. Не задонатьте, боже, мне, да боже. Please donate me. Bonbon, please donate me. Go, go. Please donate me. Пожалуйста, задонатьте мне. Качок, Рафа, please donate me. Рафа, you sexy.
Hell yeah, let's go. The mic is back. Let's go, finally. It was so bad, actually.
Высокий юнисту. Слушай, ты слишком накачан. Вот, this is my skin. I don't know fake game pass small thing.
I don't actually know. I think I don't know.
Rafa, you sexy.
What's the name of the game?
Rafa, бля.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. Oh, Dead Race. My bad. Yeah, Dead Race. Yeah. I know.
Ay, la, no pudas.
Ooh, what? Oh, wait, that's actually. Ooh, I see like some
Yeah,
side
I
of
would call
this
it
game
night.
like with the boat, but it was like snow, like only for Roblox. It was snow like the
Team,
other yeah, I like.
please do not.
Oh, actually that sounds good because Dead Race was a very good game.
No cell phones, because all right, Cross, today we have a special guest speaker. He's an animal man.
Animal man? Like, you think he's half animal, half man?
Don't be ridiculous, Junior. Dude, that would be sick as hell, though.
Also, Cross, there's a new rule in school starting today. No cell phones, because all of you like to scroll on your TikToks and your YouTubes and watch your bullshit. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna come up here and you're gonna put your cell phone in this silver box and you get it back after class.
We can't have our cell phones!
Ah, this is like prison, dude.
Can we put them in our backpack? What if there's an emergency?
There are no emergencies. Everyone knows that schools in America are safe. So come up here, put your goddamn cell phone in the box, and if I catch you with a cell phone, your ass is gonna be expelled!
I'm gonna have to exit out some tabs.
This blows.
Gay. I don't even have a cell phone, dude.
Joseph, I will get a police officer in here to search your ass!
Whoa, you don't have to do all that. Fuck.
I knew you had one. All right, everybody's cell phone?
Here.
Patrick, what the hell is on your cell phone?
It's a baby with a grape head.
Okay. All right. All right. Locked up.
I hate school even more now.
Oh, guys, what if my mommy texts me? I won't be able to respond. She'll be so worried.
You'll get your phones back at the end of class. Now pay attention. So, we have a special guest today. All Ray from Australia, Animal Man.
G'day, everybody. Look at me, I'm Animal Man. Yeah, Animal Man.
That's Animal Man? He's not even half animal, he's just a man.
False advertisement. I'm disappointed. Told you guys.
He's kind of hot.
All right, everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you some very exciting exotic animals. So make sure you take your phones out to take some gnarly pictures to show your family afterwards. Come on now, you can even take videos. I don't give a shit. Come on now, take your phones out. You're definitely going to want to take pictures and videos of this. Why isn't anyone taking their phones out? Oh, fuck me! Alright, well, looks like you're gonna have to take some mental photographs. Definitely gonna have to make sure your imagination's working. So, who's got a favourite animal? You know, an animal you're dying to see.
A stingray.
Oh, fuck me! I get it, because I'm Australian and Steve Irwin died from a stingray. Oh, that's funny! We got a class clown here, everybody! You know what's also funny? When I landed in New York on a layover, I noticed that there were 2 buildings missing. What's up with that, huh?
I like how Steve Irwin was there 9/11.
Alright, class, let's get to the animals. So when I landed here, a coloured man called me a cracker. Speaking of crackers, Polly wants a cracker. I want a cracker. See? The parrot, also known as the Psittaciphomes, can live up to 84 years old. Longer than Steve Irwin. Oh, fuck me.
How can parrots talk?
Oh, very interesting question. Polly, would you like to answer this? I can do a lot more than talk. Ask your mom. Oh, fuck you.
Damn, Junior, you just get burned by a bird.
I just wanted to know.
Alright, does anyone have any more questions about the parrot, aka Psittaciphomes, before we move on?
So what stops the parrot from just flying away? He has wings.
You know, I never really thought about that. I guess he just likes it here. Oh, come back here. Oh, fuck me.
Be free, bird, be free!
Alright everybody, this next animal's very exciting. Introducing the green anaconda, otherwise known as Eunectes myanus. This bloke can grow up to 23 feet long and up to 600 pounds. That makes him the apex predator of South America. Now, don't let those fangs fool ya. They're not full of any venom. He's a pussy. All he can do is constrict, and the only way he can constrict is if he sneaks up on somebody. But he's so slow, he wouldn't be able to get anyone. In fact, only a dumbass would fall for a snake squeezing him to death. Can anybody help me? Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh. I'll help him. Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! Now you notice, class, that he almost killed me because I wasn't paying attention. You know, just let him roam around. He's not gonna get anybody. Just keep your eye on the bugger. Alright, everyone stay in your seats while I go get a bucket and the next animal.
This guy doesn't seem like a professional.
Alright everybody, in this bucket we have the world's largest predatory fish with over 300 razor sharp teeth. Introduce
Bee Swarm Simulator is a tough game, so today I'm going to be giving you guys a complete progression guide all the way from early game to end game. And to make it a bit easier for you guys to follow along, I'll be walking you through it on a fresh new test realm account. So starting off, of course, you're in Bee Swarm, and the first part of this
Come on, man.
Progression guide literally could not be more simple. Your goal is obviously to get 25 Bs. If you don't have 25 Bs yet, you don't exactly need too much of a guide. Your first goal is basically just to unlock the mountaintop shop. You don't actually have to have a full gifted hive like I'm about to have. I'm just trying to get 25 Bs right now. However, even if you have less than 25 Bs, it's still important to pay attention to this guide because there are a lot of tips that will come in really handy. Starting off, of course, with the first thing you're actually going to buy when you unlock the 25 B zone. So here you are, you've got your hive. You're finally walking into the 25B zone for the first time, and your very first goal is to get 3 items. You're gonna want to get the Mondo belt bag, the beekeeper's mask, and finally the beekeeper's boots. There's no real specific order you need these in, although the beekeeper's boots are really nice to get because they really increase your movement speed, and it's straight up handy. Now once once you do manage to get these 3 pieces of gear, that's when you're gonna move on to actually buying the hive slots. I know you just unlocked the 25B zone, but you gotta hold off on buying hive slots until you have those 3 pieces of gear. Whether you're grinding for the Fire Mask, the Crimson Guard, or the Dark Scythe, I'm going to show you guys the fastest methods on how to farm red extracts. Starting off with method number 1, the blender. Now this is of course the most practical method. You literally just use 50 strawberries, but you guys probably already knew this, and most of you probably don't have tens of thousands of strawberries just lying around. But keep in mind, for the rest of this video, doing the blender is probably the best method, just because you can make so many so fast, but you shouldn't rely on solely the blender, because after that is actually the sticker stack, which is really good because this is helpful whether you're early game or end game. Now there are a few stickers in specific that you can donate to the sticker stack that will actually reward you with a red extract. For example, one of those stickers is the small flame sticker. If you guys want the entire list of the stickers that you can donate, I put a checklist of them here on screen right now, so just Just look at these. If you happen to have any of these stickers, just donate them to the sticker stack and you will be rewarded with a red extract. Now keep in mind, you don't want to go for all of these. Like, it'd be stupid if you're an early game to grind for the Dark Scythe sticker for like a single red extract. Just don't do that. If you're a noob and you just want a few quick easy red extracts, I'd say you probably want to go for the Shrugging Heart, the Red X, and the Rad Bee sticker. But hey, that right there is 3 free red extracts. The only problem is, you know, it's not really renewable. You know what is renewable though? Bug runs. There are a few mobs in specific that can reward you with red extracts when you defeat them, one of those being the Ladybug. Now keep in mind, this is just a chance from the Ladybug, it's not guaranteed. Next up is the Scorpion as well. I think Scorpions actually have a higher chance to drop them, but once again, not guaranteed. You can just make sure you're defeating these on a regular basis, or if you have macro, you can just open it up, go to the Collect and Kill tab, go to Kill, and just check loot and kill both the Ladybugs and Scorpions. I really hope I don't get demonetized because I just said the word kill like 5 times. All right, moving on. You can actually also get them from King Beetle, and there's actually a really high chance to get one from King Beetle. Every single time you actually defeat King Beetle, there's like a 50% chance you'll actually get some. You either get blue extracts or red extracts. So we'll defeat it right now, see if we get lucky. We are going to get, dang, we actually got a blue extract this time. But hey, this doubles as a method for farming blue extracts as well. Just do it in general. Your King Beetle is great. Now you can also technically get red extracts from Rage Aphids, but you're not gonna manually farm those. Like, that just takes forever, so I'm not really gonna include it on the list. Usually you want a much more reliable method to farm them, which is why I'm including planters on this list. There are actually 2 planters in specific I'd like to focus on because they're actually guaranteed to drop red extracts no matter what. Yeah, those planters would be none other than the red clay planter and the heat treated planter. Now I'm assuming most of you guys have the red clay planter, not so much the heat treated one. That's a little expensive. I don't blame you if you don't have that one. I don't even have that one. But anyways, yes, you want to plant plant your red clay planter as often as possible. Does it matter the field? No, it does not, honestly. Just make sure you're placing it down, waiting till it's fully grown to harvest. If you do have the heat treated planter, however, might I add, the heat treated planter has this little special bonus where if you plant it in red fields, it will actually drop more red extracts. That does not apply to the red clay planter though. Also, a little special hidden secret about the heat treated planter. If you plant it in the mushroom field, the strawberry field, the rose field, and then the pepper patch, you'll actually be rewarded scorpions. I really from King Beetle. Every single time you actually defeat King Beetle, there's like a 50% chance you'll actually get some. You either get blue extracts or red extracts. So we'll defeat it right now, see if we get lucky. We are going to get, dang, we actually got a blue extract this time. But hey, this doubles as a method for farming blue extracts as well. Just do it in general. Your King Beetle is great. Now you can also technically get red extracts from rage aphids, but you're not gonna manually farm those. Like, that just takes forever, so I'm not really gonna include it on the list. Usually you want a much more reliable method to farm them, which is why I'm including planters on this list. There are actually 2 planters in specific I'd like to focus on because they're actually guaranteed to drop red extracts no matter what. Yeah, those planters would be none other than the red clay planter and the heat treated planter. Now, I'm assuming most of you guys have the red clay planter, not so much the heat treated one. That's a little expensive. I don't blame you if you don't have that one. I don't even have that one. But anyways, yes, you want to plant your red clay planter as often as possible. Does it matter the field? No, it does not, honestly. Just make sure you're placing it down, waiting till it's fully grown to harvest. If you do have the heat treated planter, however, might I add, the heat treated planter has this patch, you'll actually be rewarded with an extra 100 red extracts. This does have a 36-day cooldown, but my goodness, it is overpowered. So if you have it, make sure you take advantage of it. And then in the end, just into the red clay planter though. Also, a little special hidden secret about the heat treated planter. If you plant it in the mushroom field, the strawberry field, the rose field, and then the pepper patch, you'll actually be rewarded with an extra 100 red extracts. This does have a 36-day cooldown, but my goodness, it is overpowered. So if you have it, make sure you take advantage of it. And then in the end, just in general, if you plant any planter in a red field, it'll have a chance to drop a red extract. So while you're busy AFKing your red clay and heat treated, might as well keep a third planter in another red field. Now next up is quests. Now no, I'm not talking about like specific quests for like black bear or panda bear or something. No, I'm talking about Riley Bee, because if you didn't know, every single Riley Bee quest you complete will actually reward you with 1 red extract. No matter what, whether you're doing the first quest or the 50th quest or the 500th quest, you will always be rewarded with a red extract for completing Riley Bee's quest. But say you're a rich man. Say you have materials to burn to farm your strawberries. Well, that's when you do sprouts. I feel like this is pretty common knowledge, but farming sprouts in any red field has a chance to drop red extracts. Basically any field in general. Like, always use the rare sprout spawner because you might get like a sprout that rewards you with a red extract. But in the end, just farm in red fields. Not to mention, you'll also get some strawberries from farming sprouts in red fields, which, you know, allows you to use the blender to craft even more. And then say, for example, you're poor. Honestly, hashtag relatable. Oh my gosh, I'm never saying hashtag again. But no, you can actually go into the hive hub, because usually there's some random idiot in there who's always planting sprouts. This isn't guaranteed, by the way, but you can just server hop in the hive hub if you want to find like an extra sprout or 2. The extra strawberries just always help. It can't hurt. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this guide. If you didn't know, I'm actually going to be uploading 6 more guides this week just to celebrate Thanksgiving, because whether you're grinding for the diamond mask, the tide popper, or the gummy boots, I'm going to show you guys the fastest methods on how to farm blue extract. Starting off with method number 1, the blender. Now this is pretty obvious, but it's honestly one of the most effective ones. Just 50 blueberries and 10 royal jellies and you get a blue extract. So make sure you're not feeding your blueberries to your bees. Make sure to use them to craft instead. But I'm assuming not all of you have 100,000 blueberries lying around, which is why the next amazing method is actually the sticker stack. And that's because donating certain stickers will give you certain rewards, and donating these stickers in specific will all reward you with a singular blue extract. Now some of these stickers are hard to get, so the ones I'd most recommend donating are the flying ninja bee, the menacing mantis, and the small blue chick. But if you have any of them, you can donate them as well. But the sticker stack is only a one-time use for blue extract. But you know what is
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It's your Beestorm Simulator Guide. Today I'm going to be showing you guys all the fastest methods to be getting stingers because I know you guys want this vicious bee. Everyone wants it. A quick thank you to Neutron BSS for suggesting I make this video. Don't forget guys, if you want me to make a video on something, all you gotta do is comment. Alright guys, without any further ado, let's just get started. Guys, method number 1 is actually from rage aphids, armored aphids, scorpions, and spiders. You won't be getting the aphids as often, but you will be getting the scorpions and spiders. It is a rare drop, but it is just one way you can get stingers. Alright everyone, method number 2 is actually from your commando chick. Now capturing it 3 times, 12 times, 30 times, and 40 times will give you stingers every single time, granting a total of 24 stingers if you do it up to 40 times. Guys, the next method is from the 10 tickets, this thing right here. Honestly, this is the biggest ripoff in the game. You could literally buy a gold egg for the price of 5 stingers here. Do not do this. Guys, the next method is actually from Cactus Field. Harvesting leaves in the cactus field has a chance to give you stingers, and harvesting planters in the cactus field also has a chance to give you stingers. Guys, the next method is by using the code 1MLikes. It will give you 1 stinger. Sure, it also gives you all this other stuff, but hey, all we want is a stinger. Come on, guys. Guys, the next way is by using the Mega Night and Extreme Memory matches. There is a low chance, but if you're doing these every single day, and they are pretty cheap if you reach a high enough level, this can be a good way to farm you some stingers. Guys, the next method is actually from the Wind Shrine. Now, donating ant passes, for example, will actually give you stingers. It's not every time, it's not guaranteed, but it will give you stingers. I remember I donated 10, and I got about 13 stingers, guys. This is a pretty decent method. Alright, guys, the next method, obviously, you can wait until nighttime, or you can go server hopping to try and find night times. Night times will spawn naturally in, like, a server once a player has been in there for half an hour. Vicious bees aren't guaranteed every nighttime, but they have a chance. Also, if you're one of those people that is going to be using night bells, only use 1 a day, because every time you defeat a vicious bee once a day, it will give you a 5 stinger bonus, and you really want that, so there's no point in using multiple night bells a day. Limit yourself to 1 a day, guys. Guys, I just started my channel a month ago, but I still make these high quality videos for you guys. If you think they're high quality or just like it, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out, and I'm just trying to grow my channel. Anyways, guys, that will just about do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys can get your vision.
Then what you're going to want to do is in your Beestorm progression, you're going to want to keep buying your hive slots until it costs 152 million to buy your next hive slot, because at that point it will actually be more worth it to buy the porcelain dipper. If you want a specific number, you basically buy until you have 33 bees. Also, side note, as for like the glider here, this isn't really part of the progression guide, but you can just buy this whenever. I'd recommend buying this somewhere in between buying hive slots, but don't buy it too early because 5 million is still a lot. But once again, once your hive slots cost 152 million, that's when you're actually going to buy the porcelain dipper for the first time. After
Okay guys, so today we're playing a Beestorm Simulator. And today, just for this one, we're gonna compare the bubble one. Here, this is how it looks like. To the golden rake right here. So first we're gonna start out with the bubble one and see how good it is. So these are my bees. So let's see. One, two. But I should set up a timer. It is a pretty smart idea. I just came up with it. I'm so smart. So okay, so I'm gonna get the timer. So that 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the timer starts. Okay, I just make a honey right here. Okay. So we're making like 3,000 honey. So let's. Okay, I got the. So it's making 19,000 right now, 22,000. So it's going pretty good. Oh my god. Okay. The golden rake has to go for a lot of things. Okay. And stop. 47 seconds for the bubble one. Pretty good, pretty good. For the bubble one, we got 47 seconds. So now let's try the spark sass. Let's try it. That is pretty. Now let's try the golden rake. What am I even selling? I have a converter. So let's go to the golden rake. Okay, let's see. 47 seconds. So 47.4 seconds. Okay. So now let's get the golden rake. Let's see. And 1, 2, 3. So we're starting the timer, and and the golden rake is not looking too hot. It has to go up with 47 seconds. So it has a long way to go. So it's starting to collect many honeys. It's starting to collect 22,000 honeys. So let's see if I can do it. And it's getting close to that 20,000. Okay, it's a million. It's a million. Oh my god. It's making the honey. It's making the honey. It's so close. I lost it. Okay. Yes. So okay. So they got 44.36 seconds. So that means the golden rake is better. The golden rake is better by a little bit. So if you're deciding if the bubble wand or the golden rake is better, you should get the golden rake. But remember, when you get the golden rake, you should have some.
After which you'll keep buying hive slots, and by that I mean you're really just gonna buy 1 or 2 more, because that will actually get you to 35 hive slots. You don't need 35 hive slots for this next part, but I know some of you guys prefer it just because unlocking spirit bear is always nice. But once you actually have your 34th or 35th hive slot, this is officially the point where you're gonna want to buy a better backpack. And by a better backpack, I mean the porcelain Porto hive. It's 250 million, so it's kind of expensive but well worth it. Before you actually get the porcelain Porto hive, I'm assuming you're already gonna have maybe the regular Porto Hive or the red and blue ones from the HQs. It's up to you. But at this point into your progression, you'll have the full Mondo gear as well as 35 bees or 34 bees, up to you. But this is genuinely where things start to get real, because now we enter the A shop. Now, after you buy the porcelain Porto Hive is when you do want to start going for the honey mask. But also keep in mind, you should only be buying the honey mask if you don't macro, because yes, this is also the stage in the game where macroing becomes actually pretty useful. So you do for sure want to go for the cobalt guard, and if you don't macro, you want to buy both the honeycomb belt and the honey mask. If you can macro, on the other hand, you don't want to buy the belts at all, and you're actually going to want to buy the bubble mask instead. That'll help more with your macro. Trust me, it might not seem like a crazy big difference, but your progression will be very different just depending on if you macro or not. And by the way, if you would like a tutorial on how to macro, I will link one in the description of this video. Now, after you do get those items is downloading, you want to go and click on it. Macro is the most overpowered way to make honey or really just progress in bee swarm. So today I'm going to give you guys a complete guide on how to set it up. Now, starting off, you need to join the Natro Macro Discord server. There is a link to this server in the description. And after you make it into the server, you're going to go over to the Natro Macro tab. There's like a tutorial page and like blocks link and stuff. This doesn't completely matter. Just go to Natro Macro and download the latest version. So we'll just go and click the direct download. Yes, this message will pop up for you guys. Don't worry, it is safe. Macro is the most overpowered way to make honey or really just progress in bee swarm. So today I'm going to give you guys a complete guide on how to set it up. Now, starting off, you need to join the Natro Macro Discord server. There is a link to this server in the description, and after you make it into the server, you're going to go over to the Natro Macro tab. There's like a tutorial page and like block link and stuff. This doesn't completely matter. Just go to Natro Macro and download the latest version. So we'll just go and click the direct download. Yes, this message will pop up for you guys. Don't worry, it is safe. And for anyone who is wondering, no, you cannot get banned for using macro. Both the download and the program are completely safe. On it does allow it. Don't worry, you will not get banned. Now, once your file completely finishes downloading, you want to go and click on it. To be honest, you'll actually find it in your downloads folder. So what you're going to want to do is the right click on the zip folder, and then you need to go down to where it says extract all. Click that. Find out wherever you want to extract it to. Usually I just put it in download and then just give it a couple seconds. This could take literally just a couple minutes or a couple seconds in my case. Now, after your folder finishes downloading, find it wherever you saved it to. My folder is right here, so I'm going to double click on that to open it up. Now you'll see all of these folders. I actually have some pretty good advice that I've never seen in any other macro tutorial. For now though, we're just going to really quickly click start. You'll get some little things popping up. And boom, your Natro macro will open. Now, keep in mind, in order to actually open this folder, you need to actually have auto hotkey itself downloaded. I'll put a link to this website in the description. But if you don't already have this downloaded as well, you need to do that. Also, by the way, keep in mind, this doesn't actually work if you're on a Mac. So if you are on a Mac computer, just know, don't watch this guide. It will kind of be wasting your time. But I am going to post a video, hopefully in a few days, explaining how to actually macro on Mac. So just visit my channel again in like a week. Anyways, now back to the macro itself. There's a lot of random buttons and crap, so I'm just going to give you guys a complete walkthrough on what you need to do. Now, keep in mind, even if you are an experienced macroer, there is still something I highly recommend doing. Now, of course, when you macro, if you're a blue hive, you're going to be macroing for honey. And so no matter who you are, just go and click your respective field. We're just going to assume that I'm blue hive, so we're gonna go to pine tree, and then you'll actually find pattern shape. Now, once again, this is only for blue hives if you're gonna macro with tide popper, but you'll find all of these paths that you can use, and you actually don't want to use any of these because there is a more efficient path you can use, which you have to download separately. If you're wondering where it is, just go to my Discord server. And scroll down to the AHK macros section, and you'll find the 3 downloads right here. And yes, the link to join my Discord is in the description of this video. So once you have them all downloaded, that's when we're coming back to these. Now, what you're going to want to do is double click on your patterns folder. You'll find all of these, and you're going to get the file that says Pine Shift Redux and drag it in. After that, you can exit patterns and go over to path, and that's when you'll drag in these other 2 files, the WF Pine Tree and the GTF Pine Tree. And this just helps make it more efficient. It's just a better better path. So now that you've got your new path, just close natural macro and then go and reopen it. And now we can move on to the rest of the guide. I'm just going to select Pine Shift Redux. Now here's some important tips for everyone else. For starters, I highly recommend all of you turn on drift comp. Now what this basically does is whenever you're macroing, you're kind of just moving around and sometimes you end up outside of the field. Checking the drift comp button just makes so that way you stay in the field. But keep in mind, this only works if you have the Supreme Saturator Sprinkler. So if you have any other sprinkler, it won't work. You can do Gather with Shift Lock if you want. I'm pretty sure you'd actually want that if you do the Pine Shift Redux. And then we can go to the Go to Hive section. Now what you're going to choose here depends on where you are in the game. If you're an endgame blue hive, then you're going to be getting most of your honey from balloons, so you can just go to hive by reset. Same thing if you're an endgame red or white, but mainly if you're just like an early game, like extremely early game, and you just want to keep the honey in your backpack and you don't make much, aka if you have like no instant conversion, I'd recommend going to hive by walking. And then if you want to do other fields during the macro as well, you can go and click those and do the exact same thing. Now we're about to move on to the collect and kill tab, which in my opinion is one of the most important ones. But really quickly, I do have to cover the settings tab, because if you don't fill this out right, your macro will literally not work. So please pay attention. Like seriously. Seriously, you must do this right. For starters, you can choose your hive slot. It's numbered 1 through 6. If you're in this hive slot right here, you're in the first hive, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down the line. If you don't know, it's numbered 1 through 6. If you're in this hive slot right here, you're in the first hive, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down the line. If you don't know, just do 6 to be safe. After that, fill in how many bees you have. I have 50 bees in my hive, but please do put in the right amount. And then there's actually a private server link area in case you have a private server that you want to macro in. But you'll actually notice that if I go to my private server and try and copy the link and then go over to the macro and paste it in, you'll see unresolved private. Server link. That's because this technically isn't a valid server link. What you want to do is copy your private server link, open a new tab and paste it in. Then it'll do a little you want and whatnot. You can do whatever your private server. Take this new link up here, and that's the one that you want to copy and paste into your private server area. As you to a public server in case it goes wrong, daily reconnect and whatnot, you can do it into your private server area. As you can see, it works. And then of course, if you want daily reconnect and whatnot, you can do whatever. And always check fallback to a public server in case it goes wrong. Now after that is your movement speed, and it is extremely crucial that you get this right, because this is the one singular setting where if you're even just a slight bit off, it will literally break your entire macro. So what you're going to want to do is reset your character to make sure you lose any bear morph, and you want to make sure that you have absolutely no haste active whatsoever. As you can see, I have ×10 haste right now. I'm going to wait for that to go away, and you're going to go to the settings tab in your system. It's just this little gear icon right here. Scroll down, and right above jump power and defense, you're going to find your movement speed stat. Once again, make sure you You have absolutely no haste activated. Make sure you don't have an oil active either, or a super smoothie or purple potion. And then you'll see your movement speed number. Mine is 33.5. So in the movement speed section, I'm going to put 33.5. Now for your movement method, this just depends on where you are in the game. If you can use the red cannon, then just always do movement method by cannon. But if not, you can always move by walking. Don't forget to put in your correct sprinkler type. Of course, I'm Supreme. And then if you're blue... Blue Hive, you want to always convert your balloon, so just check it to always, but you can also change it to like every few minutes. Like if you're a white or just color type, of course I'm Supreme. And then if you're a Blue Hive, you want to always convert your balloon, so just check it to always, but you can also change it to like every few minutes. Like if you're a white or red hive and you're just macroing to keep your balloon blessing, I'd say just change it to every 50 minutes. But now that you have your settings correctly filled out, we can move on to the most overpowered parts of the macro. Just two quick things I have to say. If you're an endgame blue hive macroing for honey, make sure you reset about every 8 minutes. That's a good amount of time to macro and pine. And then if you actually want to be able to track your macro, just go to change Discord setting, go to your own Discord server, click edit channel, go down to integrations, go to webhook. You can create a new webhook, go down and just copy the webhook URL, and then just go ahead and paste it in there. The Discord setting is just extremely useful. But now we can finally move on to collect and kill. But now we're on the collect and kill tab. Now starting off, you always want to have the clock ticket. This is just good because it collects your wealth clock, and you can get like 125 tickets a day from this. Honestly, more. I think I did the math wrong. You can do Mondo if you want, just if you're farming for mythic eggs. Just be warned, this does take up a lot of time. So in my opinion, it's not too worth it. Just up to you. You can also collect your ant passes, which are really good. Just make sure that you don't have the use ticket section on, because that is a real waste. After that's your memory matches. Do what you will. Just make sure you don't accidentally click extreme if you're poor. 25 million honey might be a lot for you. And then of course there's the options. You guys can figure this out. It's not that complicated. It's just whatever you want and do. Useful. But now we can finally move on to collect and kill. But now we're on the collect and kill tab. Now starting off, you always want to have the clock ticket. This is just good because it collects your wealth clock, and you can get like 125 tickets a day from this. Honestly, more. I think I did the math wrong. You can do Mondo if you want, just if you're farming for mythic eggs. Just be warned, this does take up a lot of time. So in my opinion, it's not too worth it. Just up to you. You can also collect your ant passes, which are really good. Just make sure that you don't have the use ticket section on, because that is a real waste. After that's your memory matches. Do what you will. Just make sure you don't accidentally click extreme if you're poor. 25 million honey might be a lot for you. And then of course there's the options. You guys can figure this out. It's not that complicated. It's just whatever you want and don't want to be selected. Then for your dispensers, I always like to keep the glue and RoboPass tabs activated. Anything else for me is honestly just, there's no point. But if you're an early game, I would recommend doing the royal jelly as well as the treat blueberry and strawberry. Then there's the Beesmas section. Don't worry about this, but if it is Beesmas for you right now, you can just do whatever here. After that's your bug run. Now this is where macro comes in handy for end game red and white, because you really only macro for honey if you're early game, mid game, or an end game blue, because late game and end game red and white hives literally just don't make honey from macroing. You want to macro these things. Keep in mind though, this tab is not literally just don't make honey from macroing. You want to macro these things. Keep in mind though, this tab is not limited to endgame players, I promise you. Even if you're early game, these are extremely important, such as just checking all of the bugs. This essentially just gets you a heck ton of fruits and battle points. Battle points can help you towards that one badge that gives like critical chance. I always like to make sure I click loot because it's just free stuff. And then if you have a gifted vicious bee, make sure you put in 20% monster respawn time, as well as allow gather interrupt. Keep in mind though, if you're trying to macro for honey, a bug run will take up a lot of your time. So if you're macroing for honey, I recommend just doing the werewolf. And after that's your bosses. Do what you will here. I just keep king beetle and tunnel bear active along with baby love. Coconut crab is good, but it's also kind of tough. And you can also macro stump snail if you want. After that's the stingers tab. Basically, if you are anything but an endgame blue hive, I would recommend having this on. It's just helpful. Do the kill vicious bee and it'll search all these fields. If you only want a little bit of stingers, you can just do daily bonus only, but I don't recommend that, to be honest. And then for the sticker stack, you really don't want to do this unless you're endgame, but since I'm endgame and I am rich, I can just do auto sticker printer and have it auto donate a basic egg every single time. Now please make sure you don't accidentally check this box because it is very dangerous. Checking the sticker stack means that your character will go and use the sticker stack once every however many minutes, and that could waste a lot of tickets for you. So only do this if you're hardcore macroing for honey as an endgame player. And whatever you do, please make sure you are not doing anything but tickets. Otherwise, this will donate all your stickers. So I just like to keep this off. Then there's quests. This is pretty self-explanatory. Just enable the quests that you want. This can help if you're trying to get like Dark Scythe or Tide Popper or something. Just keep in mind, enabling either Bucko or Riley Bee will make it so that way your auto ant pass automatically gets collected. After that, there's planners, which in my opinion are probably the most overpowered part of macro. Like, people just don't realize how OP they are. Essentially, you can set up your own, do your own crap, glitter. Do it to full and do a bunch of stuff. But if you're lazy like me, you can literally just set it to manual. Just go up here and select whichever.